Welcome to the Esrati Report. I'm David Esrati and I read a lot so you won't have to. You know how President Trump promised he was going to drain the swamp? Well, now the EPA is busy trying to figure out exactly what a swamp is as they loosen controls of the Clean Water Act. Really, they're arguing about if water standing in a field needs protecting the same way your waterways do. You know, because water stays in just one place. Of course, not to be outdone, our state legislators jumped in on the bandwagon and decided that they'd hand frackers a gimme. Now, instead of having to treat, clean, and properly dispose of the wastewater from fracking sites, the state of Ohio has decided to allow them to sell it as a road de-icing product. Only one slight problem: the water is radioactive. Doesn't anyone in the State House remember what happens in radioactive water? The Japanese had it figured out in the 50s, of course. That was before they decided to melt down a nuclear reactor in Fukushima. If you thought the pool at Lowray was dangerous, wait until this de-icing water runs into your vegetable gardens. Now, an apology. Yesterday, I forgot to speak about the biggest news story in the nation, where General Kelley decided to step down as Chief of Staff last Friday. In case you didn't put 2 plus 2 together, this was also the day that it became very clear that the Trump family was working with the Russians to get Big Daddy Donnie elected. Nope, General Kelley was fine as serving as the adult in the room at the White House while he was working for the President of the United States. When it became clear that he was working for Putin's puppet, he bailed out. Filling that job will be a challenge since nobody really wants to sign up to be the first officer on a sinking ship. Now the big question is, when will the Democrats realize that there may be a very real possibility that both Trump and Pence could be impeached, making the Speaker of the House the next president? Hint: if you want this to play out, don't make Nancy Pelosi Speaker. Yesterday, Montgomery County got a new Clerk of Courts as Mike Foley was sworn in. You wonder why he didn't have to wait until the beginning of the year? Well, it's because the loser, Russ Joseph, yes, I love the sound of that, the loser, Russ Joseph, was nominated to that position and not elected. Russ is now unemployed for a New York Minute, as is his little party puppy, Mohammed Al-Hamdani, who gave up his nice cushy CareSource job to go work at the clerk's office. Now the question remains at who the Dems will name to Carolyn Rice's vacant treasurer's spot. That will tell you who is in and who is out in the local party. In the meantime, the Dems exec director, Sarah Greathouse, is now working at the Board of Elections as the probable replacement for Steve Harsman once he retires in 2021. And Zach Dickerson's campaign manager, Kurt Hatcher, has taken over her job at the party and probably on the Board of Elections. Note that BOE job pays $20K a year for 2 meetings a month. Nice work if you can get it. As to Kurt Hatcher, who is Kurt Hatcher? I'm on the Central Committee and no one asked me if he was a good choice. Back to Mike Foley as Clerk of Courts. I'm waiting to see if he decides to color outside the lines and try to force our Banana Republic network of municipal courts to at least join in with a unified website for the entire county. It works well in Franklin County. It would be a big improvement here for lawyers and for doing background checks. And lastly, if you head over to Esrati.com, you'll see the brand new look. Let us know what you think. If you like this form of haphazard entertainment via the inner tubes, please like and share on YouTube. If you don't like it, feel free to give it a thumbs down all you want. In fact, please subscribe so you can smash every single video I produce. We'll try to do this every day around the same time to tell you all the news that's news to the Dayton Daily News and the local TV stations. For now, signing off and sayonara, this is David Esrati, the most dangerous man in Dayton, reminding you that a little knowledge can get you in a whole heap of trouble.